Men. In a chaotic world overrun by noise and disorder, the ancient Stoics guarded a mighty secret that can utterly transform your path to self-mastery and emotional command. This secret isn't buried in the clamor of crowds or the frantic hunt for fleeting joys. It's the mastery of your own mind, the forged road to inner calm and unyielding power that Stoicism imparts with profound subtlety. Today, let's plunge into this timeless wisdom, uncovering how a Stoic life grants not just tranquility, but razor-sharp clarity and unbreakable resilience. Stand firm against life's tempests. Join me as we uncover how to wield these eternal truths, empowering you to navigate the modern world under the unerring guidance of Stoic insight. Whether battling daily stresses or pursuing profound purpose, commanding your mind in the Stoic way isn't mere survival, it's the key to dominating and flourishing. If this resonates with your quest, hit subscribe now. I promise the journey ahead will fuel your growth. Together, we're forging a path to true freedom through a core Stoic truth. The sole domain you truly rule is yourself, your responses, feelings, and thoughts. This truth urges you to cast off the weight of others' judgments, steadying your stride toward mental dominion. Consider this. How often have you second-guessed choices, shied from bold ventures, or altered your look out of dread for whispers and stares? Rise above it. Warrior of the mind. This is a common trap, easily making us live for others' recognition instead of relying on internal beliefs. Stoicism teaches us to shift focus, basing actions and thoughts on personal values, thereby increasing mental strength to resist external judgments. Take Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Understand this, and you will find strength." These words summon you to lock your focus on your inner responses, ditching futile attempts to dominate the uncontrollable. It doesn't mean turning cold to the world, but claiming priority for your judgment and soul's peace over fleeting approvals. Stoicism doesn't demand you shut out all voices. It arms you to sift for the gold in feedback that aligns with your core mission, slashing away the noise that drags you down. Forge your inner fortress, where thoughts bloom from your own ironclad values and convictions. Imagine the freedom when making choices without fear of criticism or needing consensus. You will live more authentically, guided by what truly matters to you. When practicing this Stoic approach, you will see dependence on external recognition decrease, while self-confidence and inner peace increase. This is not just training toughness in the traditional sense, but building an inner space where emotions serve you instead of controlling you. Here, Stoicism unleashes its priceless wisdom. The masters didn't preach burying your feelings, but grasping and directing them to amplify your mental fortitude and personal evolution. Envision Seneca's strategy, the Stoic sage who urged viewing obstacles as arenas to hone virtues like endurance, bravery, and balance. By reframing hardships as crucibles for your strength, you reshape your emotional arsenal, refusing to be crushed by fate's blows. Instead of feeling weighed down by difficulties, we can approach with clear purpose and use them as stepping stones to enhance resilience. Another important aspect in building emotional durability is maintaining a perspective appropriate to reality. Epictetus taught that suffering does not come from events, but from how we evaluate them. When adjusting judgments and expectations to fit reality, we reduce unnecessary suffering. For example, if we accept that we cannot control others' actions, but can seize command of our own reactions, we'll shield ourselves from the sting of others' deeds. True emotional fortitude demands recognizing that feelings aren't orders to obey. Feeling rage, pain, or fear doesn't chain you to impulsive acts. This vital breach between impulse and deed is your battleground, granting the pause to deploy reason and claim your liberty as the Stoics envisioned, to forge unbreakable emotional resilience. Commit to nightly introspection review. What triumphed? The battles waged, and your command in the fray. This ritual steels your grip on Stoic weapons for everyday wars, steadily erecting your indomitable spirit. Envision deploying them not just in storms but as your daily armor. Mastery doesn't dawn instantly, but through relentless drill and Stoic fire, you'll conquer life's arenas, not merely endure, but dominate and ascend. But conquering them forms the iron core of Stoic wisdom, a profound awakening that while fate's strikes are beyond your grasp, you alone forge how you interpret and counter them. Herein lies perception's true might, grasping that your responses stem not from raw events, but the meaning you hammer onto them. Picture yourself gridlocked in traffic. Racing against a crucial summit, you could brand it catastrophe, igniting fury's blaze. Or you can view it as an opportunity to listen to a favorite podcast or audiobook, thereby reclaiming time and turning an unpleasant experience into a moment of relaxation. Practicing Stoic perception management is choosing the second way, actively deciding to view circumstances in a way that aligns with inner peace and wisdom. Epictetus, the famous Stoic philosopher, said, "People are disturbed not by things, but by their views of them." This quote encapsulates the spirit of Stoic philosophy, en perception, a stark reminder that your soul's fortress stands firm, not against events, but your reactions to them. By drilling into more empowering viewpoints, you seize the reins of your emotions. This prowess ignites with vigilant self-watch, spotting knee-jerk thoughts and interrogating their truth. Does this echo raw fact? What alternate lens reveals hidden strength? Probing and reshaping your mindset is pure cognitive alchemy. This practice can profoundly change our emotional state. To apply daily, start by identifying situations where you react unconstructively and try changing your thinking to a new perspective. For example, instead of seeing criticism at work as a personal attack, see it as valuable feedback to help you develop yourself and your career. The power of perception is not self-deception or denying reality, but adjusting the view to see life more clearly, enabling reactions forged in your deepest principles. Mastering this Stoic forge, you don't just build endurance, you amplify joy and a profound sense of conquest. Transform routine skirmishes into forges for expansion and revelation. It's beyond mere hikes or gardening. Though they anchor you to Earth's pulse, it's embracing and obeying the primal codes governing man's conduct and the universe. The Stoics believed that every part of the universe, including humans, has its own role and purpose determined by nature. For us, this means living according to virtue and reason, the highest function of human nature, according to Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius often mentioned the interconnection of nature in his personal writings, viewing each person's actions as part of the universe's symphony, where going against natural laws only causes conflict and suffering. In practice, aligning with nature demands essential strikes first. Wield self-examination to map your stance in the grand arena, This sharpens your sight on what's yours to command versus fate's domain, sinking you with inevitable tides. Except, you can't chain others' moves or dictate outcomes, but your countermeasures, those you own utterly. Plus, Stoicism drills appreciation for raw simplicity and finds satisfaction in it. This may mean reducing desires to better fit what is naturally necessary for happiness. It makes us question, are my desires and goals truly aligned with my true nature, or just products of social pressure to nurture a life in accordance with nature? Start with small things. Each day reflect on times you resisted the natural flow or tried to force outcomes. Try to adjust to harmonize more with the rhythm of the surrounding environment. Rise with dawn's first light. Feast on season's bounty. Attune sharply to your body's calls and kin around you. This isn't surrendering drive or hunger, it's channeling them into nature's forge, birthing from authentic necessity and moral steel. Not whim's fleeting sparks. Etch this harmony with nature breeds unity, purity, and righteousness. It's reconciling with existence raw, not dreamed, claiming your singular throne within. As you step into a new day, reflect on Stoic wisdom and observe how it can transform your understanding of happiness and your place in this world. This is not just a method to control desires or maintain habits, but harmonizing daily actions with deep inner values and virtues. The Stoics believed that self-discipline is not only for personal benefit, but also to nurture a life in harmony with reason and moral purpose. Seneca often emphasized the importance of self-discipline or self-control to live a good life. He warned that without it, passions enslave us, stripping mastery from our minds. Visualize the raw power and liberation in total dominion over your deeds and verdicts. Defying lures and quick thrills that beckon, this embodies self-discipline's Stoic essence. A blade for carving your destiny. In action, it's electing paths mirroring your code. Even when trails tempt with ease or allure, like hoarding wealth over rash splurges, choosing to wake up early for meditation or exercise before a busy day also shows commitment to health and alertness. Prioritizing long-term well-being over extra sleep. The Stoics did not see self-discipline as a solitary journey, but something that benefits the community. By controlling emotions and making rational decisions, we contribute to building a calm, thoughtful, and caring society. Each personal choice affects those around us, whether we realize it or not. To steel your self-discipline, pinpoint the rifts where deeds betray your principles. Maybe health reigns supreme, yet workouts falter, or knowledge calls, but screens devour hours on drivel. Unmask them. Then strike with modest aims to reshape routines. Dive into pages for half an hour, pre-slumber over digital drifts, or craft vital meals from scratch, shunning lazy orders. Stoic discipline shuns self-flogging, but making rational choices that lead to true freedom and happiness. It is controlling actions and thereby directing your own life. When practicing self-discipline, observe the changes, not only in actions, but also in how you perceive yourself and your place in the world. In the Stoic view, self-discipline is a manifestation of self-respect. Each day living by principles is honoring yourself and the community you belong to. It is consistent choices, building a solid and fulfilling life. Stoics proclaim the now as your sole true empire, and seizing focus here unlocks deep serenity and peak prowess. Marcus Aurelius hammered home, immersing wholly in the immediate duty. dubbing it singular tasking with relish for each act's purity. Picture ditching, frantic juggling for devoted immersion in one pursuit at a time, igniting not just output, but infusing every instant with purpose and fire. This focus not only increases productivity, but also brings meaning and value to each moment. Living in the present also means accepting everything that comes without imposing judgments or personal desires. When we stop resisting reality, stop wishing things were different, and start meeting the actual demands of the present, we connect more authentically with life. This does not mean passivity or giving up, but an active acknowledgement that the only time we can truly influence is now. Detect when your thoughts stray to yesteryears or tomorrows, then firmly guide them back to the arena of now. Harness mindfulness drills to sharpen this edge. Claim a few daily minutes in stillness, tracking your breath as notions surge and ebb unbound. This hones your anchor in the immediate, fortifying mental command. Or plunge fully into tasks, devour meals with total presence, stride walks with absolute awareness. Immerse completely in the sensations and activities of the present. This practice can turn routine tasks into profound experiences and joys of living. By embracing the present, you will be more in tune with Stoic principles, enhancing the ability to respond calmly and composedly to life. Over time, this habit not only improves mental health, but also deepens relationships and connections with life, making each day richer and more meaningful. Remember that life is a chain of continuous present moments. Your command of each instant shapes your life's grand campaign. Stoicism's hidden depth lies in brotherhood's call. Marcus Aurelius decreed man as communal warrior, forged for alliance, not solitude's cage. This creed asserts community forging or joining as moral imperative, not whim. Each soul bears gifts for the legion, and the horde repays with bulwarks, sagacity, and vistas no lone fighter claims. And in turn, the community provides support, wisdom, and perspectives that an individual alone cannot find. Imagine the strength and resilience of a network where each individual acts with virtue and reason. Such a group can amplify positive influence on each member's life. In practice, actively participating in community can take many forms. For example, joining local groups, sharing interests, or volunteering for goals aligned with your values. In today's digital age, community also extends to virtual battlegrounds and social strongholds where Stoic codes clash and life's sieges are stormed as one. Enlisting here sparks idea, forges, and erects vital shields for dark hours. It's the exchange of strategies, resource arsenals, or empathetic vigils. Every clash hones Stoic arms benevolence, insight, and steadfast grit. Furthermore, embedding in communal ranks sharpens your sense of alliance and quest. It bolsters Stoicism's banner that you're a cog in a vaster machine. This yields soul-deep triumph, without erasing your unique edge. Nay, it's wielding your singular steel for the horde's advance. To ignite this in your Stoic forge, hunt packs matching your fire, storm gatherings live or digital, charge into civic frays, or rally squads debating Stoicism's blade in today's wars. Each advance binds you tighter to the fold, enriching not just your campaign but fortifying the shared phalanx, incarnating Stoic valor in human harmony. By tending these ties, you live the vow to wield virtue for self and swarm alike. Merging personal mettle with group life ranks among Stoicism's supreme spoils now. As our odyssey through Stoicism's depths concludes, the ancients' forge isn't dusty lore, but a blazing toolkit for today's fray. From seizing the now's pulse to erecting alliances, these ways transcend solo calm. They blueprint a existence revolutionizing bonds, fortress, and mental recalibrations. Embracing Stoicism reveals inner might as your true arsenal, commanding views, sinking deeds to ethos, and forging profound links with your realm. It's no mere tolerance or apathy, but charging life's gauntlets armed with sagacity and honor. Etch this: Stoicism thrives not in mind silo, but daily strikes and forged pacts. Every minor edict obeyed propels toward enlightened serene, complete dominion, an eternal march. No endpoint, where each stride, inhale, vigilant virtus instant, all contribute to a life worth living. Therefore, I encourage you to remember these lessons. Start with the smallest things if needed, perhaps reflecting each evening on the day's events and how you reacted, or joining, or even founding a community that reflects your values. Over time, those small actions will crystallize into a meaningful and serene life. Thank you for joining Stoic Journal. If you find these insights useful, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with those who can also benefit from these timeless teachings. Together, we will continue to explore, learn, and develop, building a life not only seeking personal peace, but also contributing to the common good. Your interactions and comments are what make this journey rich. So please share your thoughts, experiences, and insights as we together strive to live a more stoic and virtuous life.